We're here on IceTime.TV after a Devils win against the Braehead Clan, and I'm very pleased to say I've been joined by Devils defenseman Scott Hotham. And Scott, 4 points this weekend, a big win in Sheffield on Friday night, and again tonight against the Braehead Clan. You can't ask for much more.
No, we really can't. We had a tough weekend the weekend before there with our loss, so we really wanted to come back this weekend and have two quality games. And we didn't really want to get behind in both games, but we were able to dig down, and the bench stayed focused and come out with both wins.
The fact that you did go behind in both games, and particularly in Sheffield, 2-0 down with perhaps 15 minutes left on the game clock, that really speaks to the character of this side. There seems to be a lot of calmness on the bench, a lot of veteran experience, including yourself. This team doesn't panic.
No, we definitely don't panic. We've unfortunately been down a lot this year, giving up the first goal way more than we should be, but our team just sticks with it. We stick with the game plan. We keep doing the same things over and over and over, and it seems to pay off for us over the course of a game.
So right now, your personal performance, you've come back into the lineup, you started the season off very well, you've now gone back in after the injury, you're playing with Josh Batch. First of all, how is the injury and what's it like to be back on the ice?
The injury's pretty good. It was a little sore the first game I came back, but I kind of knew it was going to be sore, and to be honest, last night in Sheffield tonight, it wasn't an issue at all. It didn't bother me at all. And it's nice to be back. After 6 weeks out, it's kind of hard mentally to sort of get back in the game, so I've tried my best to stay focused, but it's definitely great to be back on the ice, playing with the guys, being a part of the wins, and being a part of the group more.
I'd like to get it in your own words. We obviously know what your brother brings to the team. He's a great offensive defenseman, makes time for himself, got a great pass, great release. Yourself in commentary, we talk about you being a bit more stay-at-home, but boy, you've got a great stretch pass, and obviously on the power play as well, you've got a great release that gets to the net. But what do you think that your attributes are that you bring to the Devils team?
I'd like to think that I'm an all-around defenseman, that I play both sides of the puck fairly evenly, but you just mentioned probably the two key points in my game that are probably what I do best, is move the puck and get shots to the net. And most of my offensive chances are related around me just getting the puck to the net, guys tipping, and rebounds caused to that. So those are two areas that like you mentioned, I really take pride in and try and focus on.
I've got to ask you about the hit. I think we're going to be seeing that a little bit this week on highlights and packages and what have you. You see Jay Rosehill coming into the zone. You don't take any strides. It just seems to be a lot of leg strength there exploding into the head. And obviously then when you've made it, you see big number 37 getting up. What were your thoughts making the hit and then immediately afterwards?
Just I knew when he was coming up the ice there, I kind of read the play that they were going to give it to him, and I was trying to close him off because I thought he was going to cut through, and if he cut into me, I knew I could take the body on him, and he cut into me, and was able to get the hit that looked nice, but he didn't like it very much. But that's fair. I understand why he doesn't like it, but I still got to make that play.
Absolutely, and of course we've referenced your brother playing on the roster this year with Andrew in this new arena, and you're top of the league right now. I suspect this is everything you hoped for when you signed in the summer.
It really was. I mean, coming here to play with him is kind of something we've been talking about the last few years, but obviously with teams and the way they want to build their teams, it's not always feasible for it to happen. So the chance and the opportunity came this year, and we jumped all over it. It's been something we've wanted to do for a while, and the fact that we can do it on a good team and sort of things. And I've been an offensive defenseman on other teams, but I've got no problems bearing the ego here a little bit and letting him take over, and other guys. If we're going to win, there's no egos around here. And
I was going to say, Scott, you've been in championship-winning locker rooms. How does this one compare?
I don't know. It's great feeling in there. It's easy to get along when you're winning, and we just got a veteran group that's really relaxed, seem to get along pretty well, know what goes on, and no one's really surprised or anything like that. We know what we have to do on the ice, we know what we have to do in practice, and everybody kind of just seems to know what the goal is, and we're all working towards it.
Well, Scott, it's great to see you back in the lineup. I know there's a queue for a shower and you want to get in it, but thanks for joining us on IceTime TV.
Thank you.